What's going on, everybody? Robbie here, and today we're taking a look at Jurassic World Dino Rivals Attack Pack Rhamphorynchus. So here it is, the flying reptile. And as you can see, this is of course from the new Dino Rivals line from Jurassic World by Mattel. This figure comes with a collector card, which is a new introduction from previous waves, which is pretty neat. You know, you learn a little bit more about the dinosaur or animal that you've got. On the bottom, there's nothing. On the back, this is what I wanted to show you, is the barcode. You guys can, maybe if you want to, there we go. You know, you can scan that and see if your local store has that guy on Brickseek. Of course, we do get the Jurassic World Facts app up here, which I'll show off. Hopefully I'll remember to do during the review. And then we get the rest of the figures in the wave. We've got Velociraptor Delta, which is a repaint. We've got Protoceratops, which is a repaint. We've got the Draco Rex, and of course the Rhamphorynchus. So very cool. I'm very much looking forward to this new Dino Rivals line, and specifically the Attack Pack figures, because it looks like they've actually gone and added a lot more articulation than the previous Attack Pack figures had. So very, very cool. Looking forward to that. So I'm going to go ahead, open this up, and we'll check the Rhamphorynchus out right now. Alright guys, so here we have the Attack Pack Rhamphorynchus, and it's a nice little figure. I'm not sure that I like it quite as much as the Dimorphodon, but it still is a pretty good figure. But let's go into it. First up, let's go ahead and scan the little DNA sticker. So you can go ahead and scan that into your Jurassic World Facts app. Of course, we do have the logo in this other wing. And the wings have very nice kind of scaly, leathery skin patterns. It's very cool. You do get some nice paintwork here and some nice articulation, which we'll go into. But just really looking at that sculpt, just appreciating the amount of work that goes into sculpting these figures. It really is pretty awesome. So you can see there is some printing on the tops of these wings. Now, it doesn't quite match the prototype art that we had seen, where it had darker wings with these lighter splotches on the bottom. Obviously, the wings get much lighter, and even more so, the paint doesn't quite go all the way out to the claws or, you know, the majority of the arm, and just kind of tapers off here just past the elbow. But it's still not bad. It looks fine. It looks okay. And then you do have more paintwork on the tail here, showing you the membranes connecting the legs to the tail. The tail is not nearly as rubbery as we've seen before. It is pretty much a regular plastic like used on the rest of the figure. It does have some bend to it, but I wouldn't bend it too much for risk of actually snapping it. So just something to keep in mind. You do get articulation in the legs. They are just one solid unit, just like the Dimorphodon legs, but you can get a little bit of wiggling action there. So you can have your little guy kind of sort of stand up if you so desire. But the natural position is in the flying position like that. So, and that looks good. So you do get more articulation in the wings themselves. So you've got these hinge joints that can go up about that far and can go down, I'd say about that far. You could probably force them a little further, but I don't want to really do that. And of course, you can rotate them all the way around. The head is pretty much where I draw the line between the Dimorphodon and this figure, because otherwise the majority of the articulation is pretty much the same. But the head, the Dimorphodon, has a little bit of an edge over the Rhamphorynchus, only because we've got this swivel and this universal swivel here at the base of the neck, which allows the head movement. You get some nice head rotation out of this. You can go all the way around, you can look down, you can look up. You can look sort of side to side, but the Dimorphodon actually had that ball joint, which allowed him to move his head from side to side without turning it. But, I mean, it's really not. It's more of a nitpick than anything else. And overall, it's still a really solid figure. And, of course, you do get the jaw articulation. You can open the jaw up. Only about... Oh, I guess you can open it a little bit more. Mine was just a little stuck. I got it past there. So you can actually open the jaw quite a bit. But it's meant to probably only go about that far. But it is painted inside, if a little roughly. You get the pink tongue and the membranes on the sides of the mouth, and that's all. It's all well and good. But overall, yeah, it's a pretty neat figure. I really enjoy flying dino figures. I don't know why, because they tend to be a lot harder to like pose and display. But for some reason, I don't know, I just think they're neat. So, definitely a cool figure to pick up, and a nice addition to the Jurassic World figure line. So, that's going to do it for this review, guys. I want to thank you so very much. Oh, you know what? Wait, before I do that, before I end it, let's take a quick look at the collector card here. You can see the name, kind of a weird drawing of the animal. And then the stats. We got strength, speed, intelligence, and then this is aggression, I guess, according to the Facts app. And that's pretty much it. And I think it's a total of 16 points, I guess. So, and Draco Rex also has the same amount of points, 16. So I don't know if it's like a... 16 is like the max for the attack packs or what, but that'll be interesting to see once I get some of the bigger dinosaur figures. Anyway, so that is it. And yeah, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.